As promised a long time ago, we're gonna dismantle this Takara Tomy Woody, see its inner workings and try to make it less creepy. What's up guys, I am ZW and I destroy toys for research purposes. I'm not Sid. What if Sid thought he was making things better as well? Well, sometimes to make things better, you need to take them apart, so let's do it. As you can see, I've already ripped Woody's face apart off camera and it was so tight. I had to pry it open with brute force. It wasn't without consequences. 2 out of the 5 prongs were broken. Also, to loosen the head, I cut the bottom 2 holders as well, so the entire half of his face is really only being supported by 1 prong. Either way, I'm really excited to understand what makes the eyes move. I would imagine some really intricate mechanism to allow for the eyeballs to move individually, but apparently not. It's just some sticky, lubricating substance that holds the eyeballs in the socket, but not too sticky that it deters a change in position. A simple yet effective way. I'm impressed. And if I want to recreate it for my own 3D sculptures, I will have to find out what the substance is. Okay, I promised dismantling, so dismantle I shall. The easiest part would be the boots. The screws are right there. It's like they are telling you, screw you! No, unscrew me. Which indeed is really easy. Hence, even easier, just pop it right off. Now the belt buckle is ridiculously tight, so it must have been glued on. And I'm trying to avoid any more casualties after destroying the head, so let's not. Obviously, we can't just stop here. We need to know how it's being articulated, and to do that, we shall remove the outfit to reveal Woody's sexy body. You see this loose thread? Yeah, they used the vest to cover it up, leaving no traces to the untrained eyes. Only a highly skilled professional like myself.
Free yourself.
A quick articulation test. 360 rotation around the neck, really nice shoulder extensions, 360 around the shoulders, a simple single elbow joint, decent ab crunch, and surprisingly Woody is able to extend his knee forward by too much. Ouch. Alright, there are some things that my OCD cannot stand and they need to be changed. The top half of this outfit is too long. I'm not kidding, it is too long. There's supposed to be only 9 horizontal lines, but this one has 10. It's simple math really. So this calls for some
destruction.
We are going to remove the stitching. Yes, I'm crazy. Crazy for accuracy. After much precise and careful snapping, we have them separated. And by the way, if you're wondering what happened to the belt, I caved and cut the buckle off. I took the easy way out, okay, because it was blocking the stitching. Now I am having a hankering for plastic surgery, and Woody's head is right here, ready to be disfigured. The issue with this face is the eyelids that are making him look like a pedophile, and the fix to it is straightforward. We are going to cut them off. I am finding a little too much joy in destroying expensive shit. But not just the eyelids. I don't like the eyebrows either, and it's gone. Both of them. Don't laugh, he's still better looking than myself. But yeah, there's a lot of sanding, and if you are a long time viewer of this channel, you know that we love sanding. Sanding is awesome. My soul is as empty as this face. The other issue with this face is the lower row of teeth. Who the hell smiles like that? Well, that means more sanding, hooray! I hope it's worth it. It looks okay right now, but without the new eyebrows, we won't really know. And that will require some traditional sculpting with 2-part epoxy clay that I wish to use for the spurs as well, so let's deal with that right now. The problem with this is that it's too short. We all wish it would be longer, and even though she says she's satisfied, you know it's below average. And with this with this pile of clay, I can make it longer. With a little traditional sculpting and a lot of frustration, I managed to erect 2 pillars on the heels, and it's ready to cure for like 6 hours, which brings us back to the eyebrows. Using the same epoxy sculpt clay, I want to sculpt the eyebrows to look like this. Or at least, I'll try my best to not make it more creepy than it was previously. And we will only know after we paint them. While we wait for those to harden, I want to work on the palms. Yup, we are going to create new hands for Woody to replicate this exact look. Finally, starting up our handy dandy software, ZBrush. I've already created an open palm for Woody. Do check out how I failed fixing Woody here. Now it's just about modifying the fingers and nudging them into place. As usual, we depend a lot on our best friend, masking. Creating these hands isn't much of an issue, it's printing them that I was worried about. You see, the hands require a little flex to be popped in and out of the joints, and a regular resin print would be too rigid that it will probably break. Thankfully, my friends at Formlabs introduced me to another resin called durable resin that has some flex but not too much, and it is perfect for joints. After digging a precisely measured sphere out of the hands, I sent it to the Form 3 printer to print. Now I want to return to the outfit and fix the tiniest inaccuracy, that is, the stitching. There is really only supposed to be 3 stitches on each knee, and this has too many. Again, simple math. So after removing them on both sides, I went on to demonstrate my sewing skills, which was heavily disapproved by my OCD because the second stitch was too short and he forced me to redo them. I had no choice. I love my brain so much. But yeah, it's done. So is the other side. I don't want you to judge me, but the sleeves have the same issue and it's fixed, okay? We can sleep tonight. Not really, no. The shirt is still too long and we need to fix it. Before that, I want to change the buttons. I found another slightly more accurate button from China, and this is what it looks like beside the older button that I have used before. The silver trim border is much more defined and I think it looks so much better. Yeah, you don't care, it's just a button. After sewing it to the shirt and changing the buttons on the cuffs, we can finally fix the outfit. It is quite nerve-wracking at the start cause I had no idea what I was doing. But with each subsequent pokes, I got more confident and it was done before I know it. Now we can sleep. The final missing piece to this outfit is the belt. I removed it so that I can work on the holster, which is not articulated at all. I mean, isn't that weird for a figure that is advertised for its articulation? It's like they just gave up halfway and now I have to fix their laziness. I don't really know what that thing is called, so I used a screw instead to affix them together. If you know the actual term, let me know and I will replace it. But for now, it works. The last thing is to switch this into a real gem, or rather a sticker that looks like a real gem. Awesome. So the eyebrows have hardened, so have the spurs. It's just painting them yellow and we can focus solely on the face. Oh, and the palms, which uses the same paint anyway, so those work well together. A little test fit shows that the hands are absolutely perfect. Bravo, Formlabs. We can start applying some beige to them and the face, which we already have the hair masked off, and now some satisfying peeling. I love it. For the next part, I am going to let the old man take over.
Is the specimen ready for cleaning?
To apply some blushes to Woody's cheeks, his lips, his eyebrows, and of course we know that Woody has those pesky stripes on his hair, so I removed the second half of the head from the body to paint them together. You know, I was arrogant, thinking how hard is it to paint some lines, but even the old man couldn't help me. My hands kept shaking and messing up those lines. It's so frustrating, to be honest. For now, that's the best I can achieve with hand painting. I don't know, I might use decals in the future, and with the final touches to his teeth, we are ready. I really do like the entire look of Woody. It is certainly less creepy than the original. The overall proportion looks better after restitching the outfit. I love the new hands. It gives it so much more personality. The face looks pretty good, and I've had to hide those nasty lines on the hair, so all is good. The gem sticker looks great. The spurs are badly done, but you can't see it from the front, so that's fine. Here is a review of this Takara Tomy Woody before it's been disfigured. Here are more creations and stay tuned for more. Goodbye.